Hello! Do you know what would help is if I actually unmuted my mic? Welcome everyone. It's the Technicians Tournament, finally! I know it's been a long time coming, but we are finally here. I have 12 entrants for this tournament today. Hello, Laughing to Death. Thank you for coming. Hello, Altuse. I see you in the chat. Mr. Pickles, I'm afraid that bribe will not be big enough to put on manual controls. You have to try again next time. But today we have the Technicians Tournament. We had 16 sign-ups, only 12 people managed to get their entrance in, unfortunately. But you know, 12 is good enough. It means I don't have to spend this over 2 days. And I'll start off with a roll call. So first, in position 1, we have Sakura Fart, which is probably my favorite name in this entire tournament. Sakura Fart by Agile. Removed all techs except Giant Press and increased the hit by 15%. So, bit of a one-shot pony to start us off with. In position 2, we got Yeet and Get Lit, which is the one that I made. I put all the points into my healing technique, which has been renamed to Get Lit. I also renamed Twister Claw to Yeet, and removed all of my basic techs. In position 3, we have Ricardo by Altiuse. Put quite a lot of points into Miracle Pot's hit and removed every other tech beside that. So Ricardo is going to be relying on draining attacks for this entire tournament. In position 4, we got Uprising by Althouse. Althouse removed Fire Stream and swapped the basic techs into Intelligence type. Increased the accuracy on Fire Twister and Heat Beam, and renamed Heat Beam to Toaster. In position 5, we got Lamb Sauce by Down Tempo. Lamb Sauce has removed basic techs and Uppercut, and changed Combination to Intelligence type, and renamed Combination to Throwdown. It reduced the Guts cost of Throwdown to 40, so it's down 15 points, and increased the force of Energy Shot. Renamed Pigeon Bomb to Hiroshima, and for some reason put the Withering on Combination up by 1, because that one Withering is going to make all the difference. In position 6, we have Mistake by Lord Ariados, which is very simple. This one's just removed Ice Sword, which is the only basic tech on the most Undines ever even see, and increase the Withering of Splash by 38. So anyone who's in position 1 or slot 1 is going to have a problem with Mistake. Nathan was submitted by Fear. Fear has removed Stab from Nathan and renamed Slap to Nah, and increases Withering by 37. So Nathan's going to be using only basic attacks and relying entirely on Withering. In position 8, we have Valkyrie by Pickles. Pickles has removed all the techs except Deathbringer and reduced the Guts cost and increased the hit by a good amount. Yes, most people knock when they enter. Oh, you got a plaster on it, do you?
It wasn't actually marked.
Was it just a bit of dirt? Okay.
And then he put some magic spray on and plaster.
Okay, that's good. See you later. Sorry, my niece just came in. It just came into my room. So where was I? Valkyrie, yes. All attacks except Deathbringer and reduced Guts cost increased its hit. Shaft in position 9. Shaft was submitted by Beggett. Removed both the basic tech, so it only has Death Energy and Death Cutter. Increased the hit on Death Cutter slightly, and increased his stat cap slightly. Also increased the Withering on Death Energy. So this is one I'm not going to be wanting to face myself, because both it and my monster only have attacks in slots 3 and 4. So, in position 10, we got Howlhound by the Biologist. It's a pure power tiger with greatly increased Withering on Roll Assault. Stab cost is down to 38. That's the only changes made. Pure power, 4 power attacks, and again, the dangerous ones are in slot 3 and 4. Here we have the Maria of this tournament. It's Oakley Man by Tendril. Tendril removed a bunch of techs, renamed Long Punch to Straighter. Straight has increased hit and reduced guts cost, and Slap is 1% sharper. But once you see this thing in battle, well, as you saw from the promo video, it's probably not going to go down that well. And finally, we have Magiamon by Laughing to Death. It has the most points put into the increase in the stat cap. It's removed 3 techs and turned all of the remaining techs to power type. It's changed Snowstorm. It's reduced the guts cost of Snowstorm, changed its name to Winter Blast, changed the name of Punch Combo to Megaton Punch, and changed the name of Freeze Breath to Giga Freeze. In case anyone's unsure, it is a Digimon reference.
Terrorists win.
And thank you very much for Mr. Chev Games for the follow, because it's time to get started. It's time to get started with this. I will... Oh, and the 200 bits. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's... No, I don't want to delete that. I want to remove that. So, first up, we have Magiamon versus Sakura Fart. Oh. Let me just remove all of these windows I don't need anymore. Well, you're in for a treat today, Mr. Chev, because it's tournament time. I want that one up. I've got you know, even though I got a second monitor, I still don't have enough space. I miss my old monitor. My old monitor's still in cardboard over there. It's behind me. Because I don't have enough room in this room. Right, so let's start the tournament. Holy shit, that's loud. Holy shit. Do you know, I was so overwhelmed by how loud that was. That needs to go down. Wow. RIP headphone users and RIP Sakura Fart. We, of course, will be doing best of 3s. Do you know what I should have done? I should have put down points. So, Sakura... yeah. I'll do this next match. Come on. Come on. There we go. I should have pushed yes. The start of the tournament's always like this. Once we get rolling... the one thing I forgot to do was put down what the monsters were and what their points were. Right, hopefully that's not too loud or too quiet. Seriously though, RIP headphone users. No, I'll be doing points based. So Magiamon has 1 point, 2 points so far. Oh, dodge the Winter Blast this time. That's a good start for Sakura Fart. Sakura Fart only has a slot in tech in slot 2, but there's the giant press. It hits the giant press. 991 damage. Magiamon is in the power. It probably won't need the power, and because it's about to die. Oh, but it grits. It's a couple of giant presses and a grit. Oof. Yeah, I know Sakura Fart will be relying on grits. Ooh, dodges the Megaton Punch. 10 seconds to go. I mean, Magiamon needs to get a really strong attack in, but no, it's about to get pressed. That one was just 999 damage. I think Sakura Fart is going to be relying heavily on a guts correction. Guts correction. So, yeah, sudden death time, guys. Sakura Fart vs Magiamon round 3. Alright, no frame ones this time, that's good. double Giga Freeze dodging there. Lucky for Sakura Fart. Oh, there's another giant press! All the 50-50s! All of the 50-50s today. Holy crap. Did Sakura Fart miss a single giant press so far? I don't think it did. Right, so it was a good start for Mageamon, but unfortunate. Sakura Fart managed to come back. So next up we got slot 2. It's Yeet and Get Lit. Oh, I've got the easy one to start off with. So this is an easy, like, 4 points for me. You know, if Yeet actually attacks. Yeah, looking at these stats, Yeet, I put a little bit of points, I forgot to mention, I did put a few points into increasing my stat cap. But that was it. It's the straighter, the frame 1 straighter. There's the yeet! Yeet! Double yeet. Yes, Mr. Pickles, exactly. Yeah. Let's go again, shall we? Yeet! Critical yeet! Dodges the slap at 1%. Who could have seen that one coming? And another yeet gets takes down Oakley Man. I still haven't finished writing down like what these. Okay, no rematch for you. Alright, next up we got Ricardo versus Hellhound. And if that is a wrestling reference, I'm afraid I do not get it. Yeah, Valkyrie shot. Yeah, the top 6 entrants will be going into elimination tournaments like I normally do. Mogiamon. Okay. Done. Right. So Ricardo versus Hellhound. Right, no frame 1s. Hellhound being the fully chunk Naga. So Ricardo won't have any problem hitting the miracle parts. It just needs to avoid that giant withering on the roller sword. Ooh, but of course, if he withers Hellhound and drains his guts, just like that, Ricardo getting Galaxy Brain IQ, as Altius has said. I feel like a lot of these are going to be KOs, guys. Oh, there's the miracle part immediately. I mean, the best thing about that is the guts draining. The guts miracle part does have a slightly increased withering. Ooh, and the roller assault there with the minus 42 guts. That's not going to be good for Ricardo. Yeah, Kaivaris, we will be looking into that at some point. Maybe not my next tournament, because my next tournament is going to be hard mode. And I'll announce that at the end of the stream. But at some point we will be looking into doing a net play team tournament. Ooh, but there's like a miracle pot into grit. Of course, Ricardo doesn't matter if he takes damage because he just heals it back. The bite, it's not going to be enough. Hellhound is not going to be able to take down Ricardo. Ricardo gets the point there. Ricardo managing to Hellhound saying "fuck your point" as the classic grit strat. So Ricardo won twice, sir. Next up we have Alt House's Uprising. No, why am I going to memory card slot 2? There's nothing in that one. And what did I say? Shaft. Which is submitted by Beggett. No. It would help if I actually put the monster on. Yeah, please tell me if the game is too quiet or too loud, or if I'm too quiet or too loud. I can never tell. Yeah, so very, very similar stat spreads on these two. No frame 1 heat beam. Ooh, there's the rapid beaks. Which was changed to intelligence type. The death cutter with its increased hit. Didn't crit though. There's the death energy. Oh, that hurts. That minus 40 withering. It's not the hard mode Phoenix, so it has a better guts rate in vanilla. Oh, ducking with just explosion would have been amazing. Dodges the death energy, that's good. Uprising needed that. It dodges it again. Uprising is going to need to get in a good attack, but it doesn't look like it. A last second toaster. Dodges the last second toaster. Shaft is going to be the winner. Ooh, and a frame 0, fuck you, for 2 points just to get that KO. Yeah, hopefully someone will put the Ducken Explosion only into the Untapped Potential tournament. So round 2 for these guys. Let's try it again. Will Uprising do the frame 1? It tries to frame 1 again, but misses. Oh, and the minus 31 guts from that overpowered death energy. Ooh, another one. Oh, that is... Uprising not having a good time with today so far. But it's only round 1. Anything can happen. Death energy is OP already, Al. I will fight you on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Right, next up we have round 5. Battle 5, round 1. It's gonna be Lamb Sauce versus Valkyrie. Nope, that's not the one I want. Nope, that's also not the one I want. This is why I do it in double speed. There we go, Lamb Sauce versus Valkyrie. It's interesting, this tournament has the fewest amount of mixed monsters. It has, I believe, the same amount of mixed monsters as it does pure monsters. Oh, I see. Lamb Sauce isn't marked as, never mind. I'll show that in a minute. Alright, so Lamb Sauce versus Valkyrie. a throwdown at 99%. The Valkyrie being fully defensive. Doesn't take too much damage from that. Here's the Deathbringer. It misses. Does 1 damage to itself. Valkyrie is the first time I've ever actually seen Jirohan Pixie. Fun fact. There's another throwdown, and that's gonna KO. It's 2 points for Lamb Sauce. Yeah, ouch, the Hiroshima, with its increased power, I think it was. I did read it out. Another throwdown. Not gonna kill, but Valkyrie needs to get in a Deathbringer. A Deathbringer will bring it back. Deathbringer will probably let 1 hit kill Lamb Sauce. It just needs to hit, and it hits! And as I said, 999 damage. So going into round 3. See, Valkyrie only has to hit once, and you are fucked. This is why I went Galaxy Brain IQ and gave my monster a healing technique. But Deathbringer is so cheap at 40 guts. There's an anger. Can we get an angry Deathbringer? And it hits, and Lamb Sauce is down. Of course, Lamb Sauce, being a special type, will not have grit. So Valkyrie, just like the first match, coming back from 0, from being 1 down. There we go. Right. Nope, wrong one. Next up, it's gonna be Mistake versus Nathan. Right, both have very similar stat spreads, just swapped intelligence and power. Of course, Nathan has only 1 attack, and it's Withering, and it's in slot 1. There's the minus 37 guts. That's gotta hurt, even when you've got the 9 guts rate of an Undyne. Oh yeah, Mistake can't even attack. Mistake needs to stay out of slot 1. Nice little arrow though. That's the thing, Nathan can't do a lot of damage, but it can do lots of attacks. Another nah. Nah, he's just saying nah. Got 99 guts now. The guts correction is gonna be helping Nathan a lot. There's the splash, minus 81 guts, but it doesn't matter. Nathan getting the win there, getting the points, and we're going to round 2. Mistake starting off with a basic Cold Fog, and another one. Yeah, both of these monsters are unlocked at the same time, and both pures as well. Like I said, a lot of pures in this tournament. There's the Ice Arrow, very good attack. Well, decent attack anyway. The Ice Arrow chain from Undyne is quite good. But there's the nah. Will Nathan be able to bring it back? I think so, if it tries to get into slot 1. Nah, it has not missed a single time this entire battle. And there's another one! Oh. Think we're gonna get a KO there. Nope, no KO, but Nathan does get the win. Alright, so I will show you guys the tournament grid, what it looks like so far. I'm being very lazy today, I just used Smoogy's one. But Smoogy has been very, very cool and updated it so you've got all the different coloured icons for the different monsters. Alright, so next up, it's... Nope, not JD, it's Agile. Here goes Agile's monster, Sakura Fart. Will be up against... It's the man, the meme, the legend, Okuri Man! Arigato, Okuri Man! Let me just move this so it's not in my way all the time. There we go, that's a bit better. Ooh. No frame 1 straighter. There's Giant Press, and that's Oakley Man dead. Get your resident sleepers in chat now. Tries to slap. Misses the 6%. Gets hit by a 93. Who could have seen that one coming? Oh, the humimity. Next up, we've got Hellhound versus Magiamon. This is what happens when you don't get your monster up to the stat cap. You just die. With the frame 1 roll assault, that hurts with the minus 37 guts. Magiamon can come back for it though. Not if it keeps getting hit by massively withering attacks though. Nice little bite. Magiamon's trying to build up those guts. Hellhound says get back. Oh, another minus 42. Jill has, I think, a 14 guts rate. I may be wrong at that. It's either 14 or 16. So it's not going to be able to recover these guts anywhere near as fast as Hellhound can. Oh, there's a foolery! We had the first foolery from Hellhound. And, oh wow, Magiamon learns how to dodge, but it's a bit too late. Of course, Magiamon hitting the 99% Winter Blast. Hellhound gets angry, anger, guts rate. The Tiger Naga has a 10 guts rate, which is increased greatly by anger. Waste it on a bite though, that's not good. Magiamon not going to have any trouble hitting any of these attacks, but it wants to do those strong attacks because of how defensive Hellhound is. Ice Needle is a basic. Yeah, basic. Magiamon dodging. Geomon is ahead. Definitely ahead. There's the Megaton Punch! Ooh, that hurts. Hellhound is not going to be able to recover from that. Mageamon gets the point. Mageamon learns that it has to win, it has to frame 1. Just like that. Minus 39 guts at the beginning of the match is a good amount. I mean, that's like at least a quarter of what most monsters will even get during the entire match. Another Winter Blast. Hellhound started off very strong, but Mageamon is dominating this. Oh, but the stab is a powerful attack. It's stab is probably Tiger's best attack in vanilla. And it has done considerable damage to Mageamon there. And it gets the KO, but Mageamon grits. It's not going to matter though. The only thing Grit did right there was stop Hellhound getting a point. Point denied, indeed. Next up, it's a match I don't want to do. It's a match I might as well forfeit at the start. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Every time I do that, I always go down one too far when I've got it on double speed. Right. But next up we have Yeet and Get Lit, and Yeet and Get Lit will be facing number 9. It's Shaft. I often enjoy Beggar's entries, but this one I was tempted to just ban. But you know. And just say, oh no, I lost the memory card, it's not compatible. But I'm not going to forfeit laughing. I will just take a death energy to the face and get angry about it. Yeet and Get Lit won't have any problem though. I mean, all it has to do is yeet once and then get lit. And it gets lit! Oh no! Oh no! It wasn't able to drink the sake. Oh, minus 35 guts. That hurts. Yeet and Get Lit is the fastest Kato, but with only a 14 guts rate, it cannot compare to the high guts rate of a Joker Pixie. And it also can't dodge for shit, apparently. But it can deny a point, so at least Yeet is doing something good here. No! Point denied and point retaken at the last second, the 0 second, the frame 0, point steal from Shaft. Alright, round 2. Let's see if Yeet and Get Lit can dodge any of these attacks, or if Shaft is just going to continue using the overpowered death energy. Guts Correction may help out. Oh, see, it dodges the death energy there. And now Guts Correction will help Yeet, as long as it decides to attack. Or just stand there and take another death energy to the face. But there's the Yeet! And there's the Get Lit! Oh, but it's not going to matter because Yeet and Get Lit takes another death energy to the face. It's the Wumbo combo. The Yeet and Get Lit combo. Now Yeet and Get Lit could yeet one more time. Or Get Lit! Oh no, it missed the Get Lit! I increased the hit of that so much and it's not doing anything. Oh, and there's it. That's gonna decide the match. Not getting... Oh, and gets real and anger, but not gonna matter. Shaft gets a point there. I just couldn't put enough points into... What am I doing? No, give up! No! No! I'm not watching that a third time. Alright, next up we got Valkyrie. Valkyrie will be facing number 3. It's I'll choose Ricardo. Yeah, I just could not put enough points into Get Lit. I mean, I already put 30 out of 40 into the hit. Ricardo again facing a very bulky, slow monster with high defense. There's the Deathbringer! And a one-hit kill from Valkyrie. I'll show the bracket at the end of each round. This is immediately starting off with a miracle pot. That's a good way to start. The anger though is gonna help rebuild regenerate some of those guts. We've got 2 one-hit wonders in this match so far. There's the Deathbringer, dodging the Deathbringer this time. I was a little bit clinched there. Miracle Pot is gonna drain all those guts. Valkyrie's gonna grit again, but Miracle Pot just needs to hit one more time, and there it does. With the amount of guts it drained, I knew that was just gonna attack again. So Ricardo there. Getting 2 points and taking us to round 3. Defense is good on a high guts rate monster. On a slow guts rate monster, it's terrible. If you have to choose between speed and defense. Dodging the Deathbringer this time. No frame 1 Miracle Pot. Ricardo's gonna be... probably going to do a lot of damage. Ooh, but Valkyrie gets Fight. We haven't seen that battle special before. See, even though it drained the guts, it got the guts back because of Fight. So now Valkyrie just needs to get another Deathbringer in. Here's the Deathbringer. Hits the Deathbringer. And Ricardo goes down. Nope, time to give up. Because Ricardo lost to Valkyrie. Yep. I will show the tournament grid at the end of this round. Next up we have Uprising. Uprising is number 4. And Uprising will be facing number 7. It's Nathan. Nathan with the nah. No frame 1 from Uprising. Is that nah gonna drain the guts? Nathan's taking a lot of damage, got no defense. A shell, it's a slug versus a bird. I mean, reality, we all should know who wins this one. Dodges the nah. Because the nah doesn't cost anything. It costs 10 guts and it does between 30 and 40 guts damage. Uprising is not able to attack. That's exactly what Fear was... I mean, Fear's build is very good. It's a fast guts rate that withers. Uprising needs to get in an attack. There's the fire twister though. That hurts Nathan. Uprising says, piss off, I won. Yeah, Nathan didn't miss a single nah in round 1, but in round 2 it is. Ooh, that beak does a lot of damage. And there's the rapid beaks doing slightly more. But the nah. Uprising cannot attack, it's backed into the corner, it takes another nah. Got 30 seconds left. Nathan can still bring it back. The guts correction on Nathan is just doing insane amounts of damage right now. There's another nah. Increasing the guts correction is increasing the accuracy of this as well. So it's very difficult for Uprising to dodge. Misses the nah. It needs to get one more nah in. It needs to... No, Uprising, you fool! Why did you go into slot 1? But no, Uprising wins again. Because Nathan missed 2 nahs. Yes, just for the uninformed, guts correction means that if you have a difference in guts levels, say one opponent has 80 guts and the other opponent has 40 guts, the difference in guts will make a difference in the accuracy of your attacks and how much damage you do. And it also works the other way around. If you have lower guts than the enemy, your damage will be lower and your accuracy will be lower. And it makes a big difference. If you got just a 10 or 20 difference in guts can make a big difference in damage and accuracy, as you saw there. But Uprising did manage to pull it back. And we're in the final match of round 2. Because it's Lamb Sauce versus Mistake. No, it's not about the guts rate of the monsters. Guts correction is about... Well, it may not be called guts correction, but that's what I'm using it as right now. That's the one that tells you, does more damage if you got more guts and stuff. Nutacular. Ooh, starting off with the magic cards. Lamb Sauce, that's the sharp attack, but it didn't crit. There's the splash, minus 77 guts. Lamb Sauce probably not having a difficulty with that because Lamb Sauce is a ghost, and ghosts have a very high guts rate. I believe it's 9 or 8. No, it's 7. They have a 7 guts rate, so every 7 frames they get a gut. And it hits the 33% Hiroshima for the KO! Wow! Mistake, just like every other Undyne we've seen, has a big difficulty dodging. Every single Undyne we've seen obviously has issues with dodging attacks. But a good start for Mistake there, draining all of Lamb Sauce's guts. But it doesn't take Lamb Sauce long to get 45 guts back. 6 seconds. Ooh, smacks the bitch up. Takes a picture. Down to 2-1-1 life. Nice critical arrow there. Evening it out. Mistake is slightly ahead. Dodges the Hiroshima this time. There's the splash and another minus 77 guts. Of course, the 7 guts rate anger. Look how fast that goes up. And the magic cards. Ooh, last second magic. Well, not last second magic cards, but magic cards. Mistake there was making the ghost angry. No rematch for you. Lamb Sauce gets 2 wins. Right, so round 3 of the tournament's beginning. This is what the tournament grid looks like so far. Valkyrie and Shaft both have 2 wins. It's of course Sakura Fart 2. Oaklayman, Magiamon, and Mistake with 2 losses. And speaking of Sakura Fart, next up will be Sakura Fart versus Hellhound. Round 3 of the tournament begins. I think Oaklayman should be able to hit Valkyrie and should be able to hit Hellhound. Yeah, Mr. Pickle said it just as I was as well. Right, so no frame 1 from Hellhound there. The stab 50-50 would have killed Sakura Fart there. Sakura Fart getting massive guts correction, up to 90 guts. That may help the defense, but not if it crits. That critical managed to kill. Two points there for Hellhound immediately. Nice little bite there, criticaling. Criticaling is the forte of Tigers. Dodges the stab though. There's the giant press. Doesn't kill though because Hellhound is a chunky dog. And another giant press. That will kill. No grit. Sakura Fart. Sakura Fart up to 10 points so far. Has KO'd every single enemy. There's the minus 36 guts, but Sakura Fart does have that 9 guts rate, so they're going to build up quite fast. Sakura Fart has a slightly faster guts rate than Hellhound. There's a bite though. Sakura Fart needs to giant press now, and it does! Will it do it again? Oh, it doesn't! It's playing with the dog. But Sakura Fart getting another 2 KOs. No rematch. Poor little Hellhound. Next up, I think we all know who's gonna win this one. Because it's Oaklayman. And Oaklayman will be fighting number 9. Number 9. Number 9. It's Shaft. No points for guessing who will win this one. The classic frame 1 fuck you, originated by the Jokers from my speedrun days. Nice critical death cutter. I don't know about Dr. Bio. I think Hellhound will do quite well if it stays away from the one-hit wonders. Oh look, straighter missed. Who could have seen that one coming? Oh, but we got a reel and a power. This is exactly how I beat antagonists on the Legend Cup. Not the Legend Cup, the Major 4. And there's a frame. There's a death cutter. And Shaft is now up to 10 points. What am I doing? Yeah, tank builds can work on fast guts rate monsters, but this is I just don't think this is a very good tournament for tank builds, unless your name is Valkyrie. Sorry, the next one is up. It's Magiamon. And speaking of Valkyrie, Magiamon will be fighting Valkyrie. Valkyrie is number 8. Mojimon. Okay. Here's the Megaton Punch. Does a little bit of damage. The 21 guts is going to make Valkyrie angry. Anger's only going to make Valkyrie stronger. Mojimon taking 999 damage there. Valkyrie, a little bit strong. That 40 guts, death energy, very powerful. There's the Vigor. Oh, we didn't get an Anger. I've seen Vigor and then Anger when I was doing the promo video footage between these two. Yeah, fastest Jill alive. Yes, Lord Ariados. Also a nice missed Deathbringer there. Little guts draining. Another Deathbringer, dodged. Mojimon. Megaton punches. That's gonna kill. Valkyrie is down. Mojimon, 2 points for you. And bringing us into round 2. Round 3 even. Alright, everything to play for here. Still 2 more points for each of these guys. Ice Needle! Because being a Digimon, he has to call their attacks each time. There's a 50-50. Dodges the 50-50. Mojimon getting very good at dodging. Except then. But didn't die. Has the power. Will it get enough guts? I don't think it will. Has to get 10 more guts. It's at least 5 seconds. Nope, doesn't get enough guts. Dodges the Deathbringer. 10 seconds to go. Mojimon, if it uses a strong attack, it will come back. But it tries to Ice Needle. There's the Winter Blast! The last second Winter Blast has it! Mojimon getting it to frame 0, fuck you! And getting 2 points. That one was very close. Oh, now we finally got a decent matchup, I think, for Yeet and Get Lit. Because Yeet and Get Lit will be facing... Nope, we will not be facing anyone, apparently, because I exited. So I have my frame guts up, frame rate up. Alright, Yeet and Get Lit will be facing... Number 7, it's you and me, Fear. Oh my god. We've also changed the arena because I went out, I exited. Right, control, com versus com, start. There we go. See, I didn't think it was worth maxing out my intelligence because... Oh no, there's the nah! Yeet Get Lit needs to stay out of range 1. But Nathan tries to foolery there. Don't think that is going to help out much. Yeah, higher intelligence will give more healing, but we can't heal if we haven't got any guts. And even if Yeet Get Lit manages to get lit, unless it yeets, it will lose. Because Nathan has attacked more and used more guts. Couple of nars. The models clipping into each other there. Right. He tries to get lit and he gets lit! But it's not gonna matter because even if he dodged that one, he would have lost. The anger there just making it easier to hit you. Yeah, he's just angry because he can't attack. The only thing he managed to do there was drown his sorrows. But there's the yeet! That's a good start. Now Yeet Get Lit has to do is not take too much guts damage. Yeah, I mean, power would have made more sense, but I thought anger would have suited suits the build better because angry drunk, you know? It's a theme build. Right, will he get you lit? No, he decides to go to range 1 and take a dodger nah. Yeet! Dodges the yeet. Doesn't dodge that one though. Now he's on hurry, it could critical. He's angry and he's hurrying, and Yeet and Get Lit wins that one. So round 2 goes to Yeet and Get Lit. Yeah, fair. I think at this point we just need to stop trying to think of these in any logical way. See, Yeet and Get Lit can't win here. All it has to do is avoid the nah. 14 guts rate. Yeet is a very accurate attack. I did not increase the hit rate on Yeet at all. There's the critical now that you wanted. Yeet and Get Lit needs to stay out of range 1. Nathan needs to stop backing off. That guts correction though is hurting. Oh, Yeet and Get Lit is down. That's it. I think Yeet and Get Lit will not be able to recover from that. Because that is Nathan's best strategy, is to build up 99 guts and just keep slapping. So, Nathan there, getting a nice couple of points. Good matchup though, good matchup. What am I doing? It's not Ricardo, it's... No, it's not Sakuraba, it's Ricardo. And LGU's Ricardo will be facing Ben's Mistake, or I forget what his name on the Discord is. Got it written down here. Lord Aridos. Ooh, there's the miracle pot. It was a 50-50. Drained a nice amount of guts. Nathan definitely is one of the strongest monsters here. It just needs to stay in range 1. A couple of arrows from Mistake. Critical water gun. Ricardo's down to about 2/3 health. But finally we saw a miracle pot miss. Of course, Ricardo's fighting someone with speed this time. There's the icicle arrow. It is very strong, but it misses too. Both of these monsters have a chance to attack once Ricardo is ahead. And Ricardo gets the KO. Mistake is jobbing here. Undyne's... they've always been jobbers. Every time, even when they're made good, they job. See? 2 50-50s there, both missed. And another 50-50, or basically 50-50. And then Mistake gets one shot by Miracle Pot. Yeah, a sort of an intelligence version of Valkyrie, except Valkyrie hurts itself, whereas Ricardo heals itself. Right. So Ricardo getting 2 wins there. It's 4 versus 5. It's the very smart, very clever Uprising. And Uprising will be fighting Lamb Sauce. Both intelligence monsters, both have basically the same stat spreads, but we'll check them out just before we go. As I said, basically the same stat spreads, just Uprising is slightly less intelligence and slightly more life. There's the frame 1 toaster. Lamb Sauce is nicely cooked. Yep. Just a frame 1, fuck you. It's Hiroshima. Well, it's hit 1 Hiroshima and missed 2. Ghost relies on having very good guts rate and uses lots of weak and inaccurate attacks. Unless it's power based. Lamb Sauce needs to get into slot 1 and use that throwdown. Will it throw down or will it peek? There's the throwdown, but it misses. That's a shame. Lamb Sauce is so far behind now. And once again, Uprising. Flaming Lamb Sauce. Should we say flambeing Lamb Sauce? Right, so after round 3 of the tournament, this is what the grid looks like. So far we've got 3 wins from Shaft, 3 wins from Sakura Fart. Those are the only ones that have won all of them so far. Everyone has at least 1 win except good old Oakley Man. Oh, and Mistake doesn't have a win either. But Mistake is definitely jobbing. Definitely jobbing. Alright, so next up it's... Ooh! It's quite early. Usually we have to wait a long time for the sweepers to fight each other. But this time, for round 4, our first fight is going to be Shaft versus Sakura Fart. So one of these will go on to win 4, go 4 and 4, 4-0, and one of them is about to lose. But there's the frame 1 death energy. That hurts Sakura Fart so much. Sakura Fart needs to build up those guts and do a giant press. Shaft, of course, has no defense, so it will take a lot of damage if it hits, and it does. And that's a 999 crit on the giant press. Maximum damage. Well, there's the death cutter, but Sakura Fart doesn't grit. That's a shame for Sakura Fart. That grit saved Shaft's life. Will it happen again? Sacrifice building up the guts. There's the giant press. Hits the giant press. Giant press has not missed once this entire tournament. Nice death energy dodge there. That's what Sacrifice needs. What Sacrifice needs is to not push it into range 4, which is exactly what happened. Building up those guts nicely with the anger. Sacrifice, giant presses again. Another hit! And another 999 damage! Everything to play for! It's round 3. Place your bets. This is actually a very intense match. Both sub-pixies, both of them are the best version of that monster. Thank you very much for the 300 bits, Mr. Chev. As I said, that was another death energy making Sacrifice angry. Sacrifice can double giant press. It has 99 guts. Ooh, and the giant press finally misses. Sacrifice needs to stay out of range 3 and range 4. Oh no! Sacrifice doesn't grit. So, Shaft is going on to go 4-0. Sacrifice takes a loss. Next up we have number 8 versus number 10. It's the two chunky boys. It's the two defensive builds. These two will not have a problem hitting each other. Let's just see who can do the most damage. There's that roll assault with the minus 41 guts. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. Valkyrie can come back for that. There's still loads of time. I would laugh if that missed. If we saw a 99% miss for death energy. There's the stab. Stab is very damaging. Tiger's best attack, especially as it's gone down from 45 guts to 38 guts, so it's a lot cheaper than it was. Another Deathbringer. Hellhound and Valkyrie both down, but I think Hellhound is slightly ahead. Oh no, it's very close. I can't actually tell, but I think Hellhound has it. What do you think, guys? 99 out of 732 versus 110 out of 749? 13.5 versus 14.6. Valkyrie has it! Valkyrie gets the win there with a double death energy. Yeah. I couldn't quite do the maths fast enough and comments at the same time. Nice little scratch attack. Hellhound needs to... It needs to stay out of range 2 is what it needs to do. Laguris, this is a modified ROM. So, all of the stats are modified. Like, people have... The premise of this tournament was that people modified the stats of the vanilla monsters. They had a limited amount of points they could put into things like increasing the guts, withering... Sorry, decreasing guts cost, increasing withering or damage, and things like that. Another Deathbringer. Hellhound is behind. It's got 10 seconds to build up 30 guts. Yeah, shout out to Altius for creating this ROM for us. There's a frame 0, but it's not enough. Not enough. Hellhound loses to Valkyrie. Valkyrie only losing one match so far, and that was against Majiamon. Interestingly enough. It's not often you see a Jill beat a Durahan. So Nathan, it's the Nah. And Nah's gonna get an easy win this time. Because we're up against the Maria of the Technicians Tournament. It's Tendrils. Oakley Man. Jills aren't underrated, they're just kind of weak for what they should be. Oh, the frame one straight, that misses, what a surprise. And now Oakley Man has no more guts. Nah. Nathan, do you want to be in this match? Nah. Round 2. Another straighter misses. I mean, one of these eventually is going to hit, but when? The question is when. Yeah, Oakley Man could have been really good. Tendril, you really should have put the stats up. But hey ho. There's another win for Nathan. Speaking of mistakes, it's Mistake. Mistake will be fighting Mojamon. It's the two icy. It's the icy girl versus the icy boy. Starting off with an icicle arrow. One of, if not Undyne's best attacks. None of the Mistake is lacking in the health department. Mojamon was clever enough to put some points into its stats. Yes, it had 210 extra stat points. Very few changes made to the actual text. But there's the Splash. Splash taking out so many guts from Mojamon. It's not a free win though. It's not a free win when Ice Arrow does all that damage. We got the power, but power will not make a difference. It has to get 20 more guts in a couple of seconds. Mistake is ahead. Mojamon won't get enough. It's not going to be enough. Not with a 14 guts rate. Or 16 or whatever it is. But Mistake, yeah, actually, we're getting a point. Mistake's first point here. Oh yeah, Undynes generally just like to job. 37% Megaton Punch there. Mistake could still come back. It's 45 seconds in the match. There's everything to play for here. Yeah, I love Undynes too. But they have such a problem dodging in these tournaments. I know it's just random, but every Undyne we've seen so far has been a jobber. Oh, there's a Megaton Punch. Mojamon getting 2 points, taking us to round 3. Hey, do you know what? It's between 36 and 38% is 100%. We know that, don't we? We've seen that so many times. Winter Blast, though. Mistake has power. Will it be enough? I don't think power will last that long. Power tends to last between 5 and 10 seconds, and it's completely random. But she has a power cold fog. She hits the power cold fog. She's almost ahead. Mojimon dodges the splash. That would have killed because of the guts damage. That would have been devastating for Mojimon. But Mojimon, it's Winter Blast, gets a KO. Unfortunate for mistake. Jobbing just like every other Undyne. Yeah, Undynes are better pixies, but even a better pixie is still a pixie. Right. We got a good match today. We got a good match. It's one of mine. It's my monster, Yeet and Get Lit. And who will we yeet today? We're gonna yeet some lamb sauce. Pixies are fine if you're in control, but if the AI's in control, they just love to use their power attacks in slot 1, and you can't cover them up. Yeet! Misses the yeet. Dodging the Hiroshima though, that's good for yeet. As long as it stays out of range 1, yeet should be okay. Dodging all the attacks so far. Yeet! Critical yeet! Another yeet! Lamb Sauce missing all of the dove bombs today. No reason to get lit. And all you have to do is yeet. Yeet and Get Lit is just going to stand there. It doesn't want the extra point. It's just going to take 1 point instead of 2. Taking us to round 2. Yeet and Get Lit has the massive life advantage, whereas Lamb Sauce has the intelligence advantage. So Lamb Sauce's attacks will be doing a lot more if they hit. As I said, a double 35% in a row. Dodges the 26% Hiroshima, that's good. Now all it has to do is yeet! And yeet again! 97%, it can't dodge that. And yeet a third time, Lamb Sauce is down. Yeah, after 4 rounds, Mistake really should have more points than that. But, I mean, to be fair, it's been up against Ricardo, which drains. Lamb Sauce, which was just using Throwdown. Nathan was just used Nah. And Mojimon. Mojimon I think it should have been able to beat, but those other 3. Oh wow, Yeet and Get Lit getting its first win that wasn't against Oakley Man. So next up we got... Nope, not this one. Actually, yes, it was this one. I was correct. It's 3 versus 4. It's Ricardo versus Uprising. Alcuse versus Althouse. Alcuse. I'm always saying it's Alcuse when I know it's meant to be Alcuse. Yeah, it's a shame that Katos do not have Oil Fire and Vanilla. But yeah, 2 attacks so far, 2 misses. Little Fire Twister. Ricardo gets angry. Will it Angry Miracle Pop for the double withering? No, it doesn't want to get into range 4. No, it just wanted to get pecked to death. An Angry Miracle Pot there would have been devastating. Oh, there we go. Draining 32 guts from Uprising. Fastest pot alive. It's got the vigor. I think it's funny that a monster with a B movement speed gets vigor naturally. It's a little bit redundant for a battle special. Dodging the rapid beaks. Uprising not doing too well so far. It has Ricardo as the 99 guts, so it should be able to use guts correction to murder Uprising. Alright, taking us to round 3. Just like Uprising's last match, slightly less intelligence and slightly more life. Another vigor. Another miracle part of the frame 1. I have submitted for 420. I've submitted a mixed attacking plant with high defenses. Oh, Ricardo getting all the battle specials now. There's the angry miracle part, but it misses. That would have just killed Uprising. Yeah, the hard mode mod does give you oil fire for free. Because we couldn't outuse. Oh, there's the toaster killing Ricardo. Outuse was not able to program oil fire to go on naturally to Kato's or in air entry. So when you get a Kato, you just get oil fire for free. It's a basic tech now, which is cool. Uprising there, getting a nice win against Ricardo. Ricardo not managing to drain enough life. There we go. Algius is the dude, yes. Algius is the one who not only programmed the hard mode mod, which is awesome, but he also managed to program this run for me. So, yeah, as I said, shout out to Algius for being a baller. Who is it? Valkyrie. Valkyrie's number 8. It's the 2 sub-pixies. And both of these monsters have attacks in slot 2 only. the Duda, El Duderino. Shut the fuck up, laughing to death. There's a giant press. Minus 25 guns. Valkyrie doesn't get angry, but it does Deathbringer. A single Deathbringer will kill Sakurafat. Sakurafat is lacking in the health massively. But there's another giant press. Valkyrie doesn't manage to grit. Sakurafat now up to 16 points. Sakurafat, I think Sakurafat and Shaft are definitely both going to be in the finals, based on what the points look like so far. Let's see, Deathbringer can win. It just has to hit. Ooh, but Sakurafat dodges. Yeah, Valkyrie is a Jirohan Pixie. And there's another giant press from Sakurafat. No rematch for you. Yeah, Jirohan Pixie, again, I've said it before, I've never seen a Jirohan Pixie before I did this tournament. Just never thought to see what it looks like. Never raised one. I've raised quite a lot of Jirohans, just never one of those. Right, Nathan. It's Nathan versus Shaft. It's the Nav versus the overpowered Joker. Wait, did Jirohans not have shields in the later Monster Hunter games? That's That's weird, because that whole thing is being knights. Not having a shield seems very weird. The Durahans in this game do look amazing, though. I love the look of the Durahans. A nice little death cutter to start us off with. It's got an increased hit. All Nah has to do, though, is go Nah. And then Nathan has to go Nah. Yep, and now Shaft can't attack. Minus 40 guts when all it had was 30. And Nathan is suddenly ahead. Nathan knows exactly how to win this one. Just to stop Shaft from attacking. Making Shaft angry with all this withering. Nathan has drained more guts than Shaft has managed to build up this so far. There's another Nah! Nathan can grit, but it might get a frame 0. Yep. Tries to say it's a point denied and a point deny from Nathan there. Nah. Nah. Just like last time, starting off with a death cutter. Fear always does have some very good strats in these tournaments. Fear came second place in my last tournament with Obsidiros, the Zum Mono. There's another death cutter. Ooh, but Nathan grits. It's got 20 seconds left. I don't think it will be able to come back from this. The one big disadvantage Nah has is it's not very powerful. And it's not hitting this time. But Shaft, not getting a point though. It might do. Yep, here we go. Shaft manages to get the point at the last second. Shaft is up to 16 points. Alright, it's 1-0. Round 3, guys. There's the OP Death Energy. It was OP in vanilla, it's OP'er now. Spoiler alert, mob. Oakley Man will not win any of these matches. Nah. You want to get angry? Nah. Oh, you want a death cut to me, do you? Nah. Shaft is just going into range 1 on purpose now. Another anger from Shaft. Will Nathan get the KO? It has the 86% chance. Oh, not quite. Unfortunately not. 14 points off a KO. 14 points off a point. 14 life off a point. So, oh yeah, and Nathan is up to 12 points. I usually say every time it's 10 points, but every 5 points, but I forget. Sometimes forget. If anyone wants me to read out the points, I'll do it at the end of this round. Alright, so Nathan gets the win against Shaft. Shaft's first loss. Next up we got... Oh, it's a mistake. It's the jobber. It's nice not to be the jobber of a tournament. Like, if I make a monster bad on purpose, it doesn't count as jobbing. What did I say? Hellhound. Hellhound has a good chance to lose here because of that high withering on Splash. If Splash hits, it's minus 70 guts. I don't care if you've got a 10 guts rate, you're still going to lose a lot. And Icicle Arrow, one of Undyne's best attacks. I said it before, I'll say it again. Nice roller saw there. You can type in !info and it will give you a link to the hard mode ROM. Or join the Discord. There's links to it there too. Oh, there's the stab! Mistake gets stabbed in the guts. Hellhound was down to 30 life and managed to pull it back. Hellhound. 1, 2 points for you. Nope. Nice one, Lucky. Yeah, definitely jinxed it there. Yeah, I believe if you type in !info, let me do it for you. No, it doesn't work on Streamlabs. But yeah, if you join the Discord or type in !Discord, you'll come up with the Monster Hunter Discord. Another ice arrow. Hellhound is behind again, but it could pull it back. A stab does a lot of damage. Okay, for some reason my commands aren't working in chat. But yeah, people in the chat will help you out. Mistakes winning, guys. There's the splash. There's the minus 82 guts. Did you see Hellhound just flapping around there? It grits. It says fuck your point. Thank you very much for the follow, Kevin. Mistake gets another point. And we're going into round 3. Yeah, the grit count should be pretty high on this tournament. There's a critical Icicle Arrow. It's a very good attack. Hellhound down to 200 health. They have very similar healths here. Yeah. But Hellhound has no defense, so... sorry, Hellhound has a lot of defense, so it's not gonna die too quickly. However, that splash with the minus 80 guts. And there we go, Mistake. Mistake has managed to quadruple her points in one swift battle. Tank build is a mistake. You know what? I'm starting to agree with you here, biologist. I am sorry for Hellhound. I love tigers, and I think, you know, I've entered the Cabalos in these tournaments as well. Thank you for the follow, Legoris. But yeah, Hellhound got one win there, but Mistake got 2. Next up, it's the Lamb Sauce, and the Lamb Sauce is going to get an easy 4 points here. Because Lamb Sauce will be facing our resident Nazis monster, Oakley Man. If someone wants to post the picture of the picture of Gaboo doing the salute, the Nazi salute, feel free. Oh, a straighter, but it missed. Magic Cards is not even a very good attack. Doesn't manage to dodge Hiroshima. Oakley Man dies, of course. I feel sorry for you, Lord Aridos, because Mistake. Ooh, we got Oakley Man dodged something. I mean, it was a very bad. It's one of Chef's worst attacks, but it did manage to dodge something. Yeah. We're just praying for one of these 1% to hit, aren't we? But we have power from Oakley Man. Can we? We've got 18% on the straighter. No, it waits. It waits until power runs out to try and attack. Classic Monster Rancher. People do all sorts of things. Most of us shrine legit. I mean, if you want to see this, I've got a whole freaking. This is just one of my CD collections, which is all these like newspapers, these CDs that come out of like newspapers. So they're all just like in cardboard cases, and I've written on all of them what monsters I get. But you know, sometimes there is monsters that we need to Game Shark for like tournaments and stuff. But you know, I think most people generally try and shrine them legit if they can. To be honest, as long as the guts rates are good, you know, as long as the guts rates are the same, and the battle specials are legit, for tournaments it probably doesn't matter too much. But next we have Uprising. It's Uprising, and Uprising will be fighting Mojamon. It's fire versus ice. And if anyone remembers episode 2 of Digimon Adventure, Digimon Adventure 2 I should say, when it's fire against ice, fire always wins. That was a quote from Toaster Miss, by the way. Who says that in Digimon Adventure 2? It's Veemon's evolved form. Flame Dramon, I think. Flame Dramon, the fire of courage. There's a couple of ice needles though. Ouch! The beat does 400 damage on a crit though. Unfortunately, Megaton Punch is not between the 36 and 38 ratio that always hits. It was 39. I really liked Wormmon in Digimon Adventure 2. I think that was my favourite of the Digidestined monsters was Wormmon. And yeah, Mojamon. In this is a you might have missed my thing, my reading out of the thing at the beginning. But I read out like what. So for those of you who don't know, just joining us late, this tournament is basically you were given a bunch of points to put into changing a text. You could remove text, you could change the types, you could increase accuracy or damage or things like that. You could decrease the guts rates, you could do all sorts of things and rename them. So that's basically what this tournament was. You got a limited amount of points, people put those points into all sorts of things, and wow, I just realized that Mr. Che or whatever who donated all those bits is beaten my stream boss. Don't tell Pope Gator because he will be annoyed. Anyway, yeah, so people got a sort of a certain amount of points to put into whatever they wanted, and Uprising's monster trainer decided to put some of the points into turning beaks and rapid beaks into intelligence type. But yeah, there's the toaster, finally hitting the frame 1 toaster. Yeah, I've seen a few episodes of Digimon Try. It's nowhere near as good as Adventure or Adventure 2. Yeah, Mr. Chef, you are now my stream boss. I got one of those stream bosses up so when people like donate or use bits or subscribe or follow, they do damage to the stream boss above me. Thank you, Mr. Chef. Thank you for 100 bits. Mr. Chef being very generous today. There's a Megaton punch. Unfortunately, Uprising, and there's the toaster. Mojimon. As I said, when it's fire against ice, Mojimon always loses, except the first time when it won. So we're gonna bring it to round 3. We're actually in round 3 because Uprising lost the first one, didn't he? I see, Mr. Chef. That's pretty cool. There's a nice rapid beaks there. Mojimon down to half its health. Poke, 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 but it misses. Mojimon needs to do something. I mean, the basic attacks aren't going to be bad because Uprising doesn't have a lot of health, but Uprising tries to Fire Twister. Mojimon grits. We got the grit counter, but the grit counter's at 9 now, I think. Giga Freeze. 10 seconds left. I don't think Mojimon can attack again. Uprising has this. It might get another point by... Yeah. See, it manages to get another point at the last second. No rematch. So, Mojimon won once, Uprising won twice. The final match of round 5. Nope. I've managed to click away. There it is. It's time to yeet and get lit, boys! Because yeet and get lit will be yeeting Ricardo! It's the healer versus the drainer. This could be an epic match of constant healing and draining. My monster versus Altu's monster. Oh no! Ricardo starts with a frame 1 miracle part. Oh no, and you can get lit, doesn't manage to get lit. It's lost all of its guts. Oh, this is not looking good for Yeet and Get Lit. It's only 20 seconds in, and it's down to 24 points of health and no guts. Yeah, if you lose to my monster, you're definitely the jobber. Yeah, the hit rate on Yeet. Oh, of course, Yeet misses. But Yeet can still come back with a couple of yeets. It needs to yeet and get lit. Oh no, that's not going to be enough. That is not enough. Well, 4 miracle pots, 2 of them hits, 2 of them misses. Ricardo gets a point there. I don't think my monster has actually beaten Altu's monster since my very first tournament. When it was Conjunctive versus Nyanibus. The future is now, old man. Oh, another miracle pot hits. Ricardo gets the bigger. I don't know, it's just the same as last time. You can get lit, it's jumping. It did the same thing twice and surprised it didn't get a different result. As I said, it's Yeeting to get lit is just insane. 246% in a row. Alright, so at the end of round 5, Ricardo gets a win. Now we show you the tournament grid so far. So far, not unusual. Usually we get like 1 sweeper, but so far we've got Nathan with 4 wins and a loss. We got Sharp with 4 wins and a loss. We got Sakura Fart with 4 wins and a loss. And we have Uprising with 4 wins and a loss. So those 4 are doing very well so far. You can get lit. Usual for my monster, struggling to break into the middle of the pack, but you know, I'll just read off the points so far. Sakura Fart has 18 points, Yeet has 8 points, Ricardo has 14 points, Uprising has 13 points, Lamb Sauce has 10 points, I've written it wrong. Mistake has 4 points, Nathan has 12 points, Valkyrie has 12 points, Shaft has 17 points, Hellhound has 6 points, Oakley Man has 0 points, and Mojimon has 12 points. Oh no, sorry, 13 points. My tally is terrible. My tallies are terrible. But yeah, let's go into round 6. It's Sakura Fart and versus Nathan. It's the now versus the press. This tournament is going by quickly, but that's because we had 4 dropouts, and also there have been lots of very quick KOs. So. Any gen, as long as within the stat cap. How many generations the monsters are old doesn't matter. Ooh, dodging 2 Nas. Will she dodge 3? She dodges 3! Sakura Fart giant presses! And that's a one-hit KO for Sakura Fart. The stat cap was 3,400. So you had to have a combined stats count of 3,400 or below. But there wasn't a way to increase that, because one of the things you could do is spend points to increase the stat cap. So theoretically, you could have had up to 4,000 stats if you'd put all of your points into the stat cap. There's the Na, another Na hits. Sakura Fart's angry. Oh dear, Sakura Fart's not being able to dodge a single Na. I believe these two have the same guts rate. 9 versus 9. The giant press misses this time. Nathan gets a KO. I honestly don't think... I think all 40 points into the stat cap may not have been a bad plan. Because being able to max out 4 stats could have helped. There's another giant press that misses again. Sakura Fart doing so well before. Had that streak of about, what was it, 7 or 8 giant presses that didn't miss? Yeah, 7 or 8 giant presses in a row that hit. Minus 33 guts though. Oh, it's angry. Nathan tries to Na, but she dodges the Na in anger. Don't look Na in anger. Don't look Na in anger. It just needs one giant press. Oh no! The one giant press misses. Will Sakura Fart get another chance? No, it does not. That's a shame. Sakura Fart winning the first match, but losing the second too. Nathan up to 16 points. Oh, Lord Ariados, guess what time it is? It's time for a mistake. Because Mistake will be fighting Valkyrie. So, if Valkyrie goes into range 1 without hitting a death energy, that could be bad. because Mistake will be able to use that minus 80 guts splash. Just like that! Oh, sorry, minus 73 guts. And... oh no, no splash. But it does dodge the Deathbringer. Even with that top defense rating, it's going to be taking a lot of damage because Valkyrie doesn't have the extra 25% damage reduction from having high power. Intelligence and power will boost your defense. Mistake gets another KO. See? Maybe Mistake will do better. It's just a slow starter. I should have pushed yes there. Goes in the range 1. Wow, 99% dodge, guys! I knew it was going to happen. Just waiting for it to happen somewhere. But there's the splash. Minus 77 guts. Tries to water gun. Even the water gun does minus 30 guts. Valkyrie, all you have to do is hit one Deathbringer. And a double KO from Mistake. To be fair, it managed to hit so many of those splashes that Valkyrie, I think, only got like one Deathbringer, maybe two. I think it was only one Deathbringer attempt in those two matches. Right, so we got lamb sauce. No, not Sakura Fart, it's lamb sauce. And lamb sauce will be facing against Shaft. Yeah, tanks were a big mistake in this tournament because of how min-maxed I think everyone was going to be. I was thinking about going tank myself, but with a 14 guts rate, there's no way I could have justified that. Dodging the energy shot there. Was that 65%? And another dodge, Death Cutter. Oh, the Hiroshima! 34%. Takes Shaft down to half health. And a double Hiroshima! 2 Hiroshimas in a row. Shaft is dead, but it grits. It doesn't take much to come back, though. Shaft still has all those guts. Yeah, Nagasaki. Nice one. Yeah, Spear. There's the energy shot. That's going to kill. Can't grit from that. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. Let's try a rematch. Yeah, I thought you were Ligurius. Nice frame 1 death energy, but Lamb Sauce is not going to worry about those withering. Oh, I thought that Hiroshima was going to hit a 3rd time there. Unfortunately, the anger ran out and didn't get the double withering from the anger. Not that energy shot has much withering to it. Lamb Sauce needs to get in the range 1 and throw down. There's the throwdown, but it misses again. That's a shame. Throwdown is arguably Ghost's best attack. But Shaft is at 99 guts now. Lamb Sauce needs to stay out of range 4 because it's gonna die. And it cannot grit. Alright, so round 3. Lamb Sauce needs to stop using Energy Shot and try going for its more powerful attack. Or just take a death cut to the face. Down half health now. Another Energy Shot. Oh, and 2 misses in a row at 66%. There's the throwdown. That takes off 32 guts and takes Shaft down to 1/3 health. Yeah, 2/3. That was it. Well, that's a 267% miss in a row is the same as a dice roll. It's a 1 in 6. But it has enough damage to attack. It may do another throwdown. It tries to throw down, but it misses. Oh, unfortunate. Shaft gets the point there. Shaft gets the win. Let me just put that one there. And Shaft goes 2-1 against Lamb Sauce. Next up we have is Hellhound. The biologist in chat about to cry because this monster's gonna job again. I guess Hellhound will be fighting Uprising. Place your bets now. It's my bet is on a frame 1 toaster, which takes it down to 1/3 health. Which actually you may just kill because of. Oh, I was wrong. There is the minus 46 guts from that nicely buffed Roller Saw. Couple of basics there. I never noticed before. I thought, when I was a kid, I used to think that Scratch and Bite had the same animation. I never actually noticed that the tiger does actually like scratch with one of its paws. It's very subtle, that animation. Speaking of scratch, there's a critical one. But the power, anything with power is gonna murder Hellhound right now. Yep, 631 damage, 1 hit KOs. Well, it does. Not 1 hit. You know what I mean. Hellhound is dead. Mr. Jeff, thank you very much for all the bits today. You are very, very generous. Oh, the 69% roll assault. That's a shame that it missed, because that would have helped to put Hellhound ahead. Fire Twister on its own is a decent attack. I was honestly thinking about making a Phoenix myself. Fury, the useless Fury as always. Yeah, I was actually thinking about making a Phoenix myself and putting all the points into Fire Twister. There's the Roll Assault. Uprising is down to 17 health, but it has power. We've had power and Fury on this thing. I didn't even know this version of Phoenix had Fury. But it does, and Hellhound actually manages to get a KO. Gonna take it into round 3 now. You can't flame the Hellhound. The Hellhound was made in fire. Fire only makes it stronger. But there's a power. The power Fire Twister, the power Rapid Beaks, anything could hurt. No, power runs out just before it uses Toaster. I didn't know Fury was innate to Phoenixes. Nope. Hellhound not managing to endure the fire. Uprising's up to 17 points. Yeah, it was. Its mistake was putting its. Well, actually, no, the power didn't help at all, did it? Ricardo. Guess what, Alchius? Guess how many points you're gonna make this time? Oh wow, I didn't even know Galley had Fury. I knew Dragons had Fury, because you get Fury from Dragon Discharge. I didn't realise Galleys had Fury too. Fury doubles your withering and doubles your damage. I think. Yeah, thank you, Al, for confirming. There's a quick 12-second KO there. The problem with Fury is it's only activated when you're hit by a monster that has another battle special activated. So if they have like Vigor, you can get Fury. Most of the time it happens when they have Anger. And if you get hit with a monster that's got Anger, generally you find your guts are drained so much because Anger doubles with Withering. Yeah, generally you're withered so much you can't actually hit back, even if you get Fury. That's what happens like 90% of the time. I think Fury has only managed to hit something once in any of my tournaments. And that was the very first one. And there we go. Oakley Man is down. Ricardo. Getting 4 points for that match. Yep, definitely rigged when your base stats are half of what everyone else is. Oh boy, it's you and me laughing to death. It's Mojimon, and Mojimon will be trying to avoid a yeet. No, galleries are not really withering monsters. They're mixed attack. Generally got strong attacks but slow guts rates. Yeah. Both of the monsters here have 99 health. You can get lit, dodges the Winter Blast. Will he yeet though? Or will the yeeter get yoked? Oh. One yeet, two yeet. It's nice having your only attack being plus 25 hits. Ooh, but the yeet misses this time. Oh, but Mojimon has power. The power Winter Blast could be devastating. The power Giga Freeze hits. It's not quite enough though. Not quite enough. Mojimon not dying. So Yeet only getting 1 point there. Yeah, we're out using this Yeti laughing. Oh, the 35% Megaton punch there. And it responds by getting lit! Back up to 999 health. So Giga Freeze there. Anger's Yeet and Get Lit. Yeet and Get Lit could do some massive damage, but it tries to Anger Get Lit. Oh no! It misses the Get Lit because it was too angry. I guess it just missed its mouth and tried pouring, and it was like, oh no! It fell down me. Yeet and Get Lit is on hurry. It could do something. A critical Get Lit? Oh no, it doesn't. Could have got a critical get lit there. That would have been funny, but... Alright, Mojimon getting a point there, and we're into round 3. Do you know, I don't think healing moves can crit. Dodging the 69% yeet. And getting hit by the 68% Giga Freeze. Okay, sure. It's my monster, so it has to job a little bit. Angry get lit? Oh, it missed again. Dodges the Ice Needle. We're halfway through this match. You can get lit. It's only lost a third of its health so far. It could come back. It needs to stop missing the get lit though. Stardust, you didn't submit anything for this tournament. You should have done. Oh, there's his foolery. Oh, and it gets lit! It gets lit, but I think Mojimon will have this based on doing damage. Who's winning? Oh, yeah. See, one player. Player 1-1. Because it did damage. It by virtue of doing damage, you win. So Mojimon still only managed to get a point, even though they both had the same amount of health. Alright, so at the end of round 6. This is what the bracket looks like. You can get lit. Got 1. Mojimon got 2. And Shaft again, only 1 loss. Nathan, only 1 loss. And Uprising, only 1 loss. Those are our top 3 so far. Sakura Fart getting very close. Oh, pardon me. Very close to going 4-1, but losing that last match. So next up we got Sakura Fart, and Sakura Fart will be up against the Mistake. It's the Jobber, it's the Undyne. Every tournament needs a Jobber, and every tournament needs a Maria. And surprisingly this time, the Maria was not the Jobber. Now I guess those two are different things, because if you have one that's... The Maria is the one that's well below the stat cap, and the Jobber is just the one that does the worst. Oh no! Oh no! I pulled the jack. I was trying to avoid it. I almost avoided it. Pull the jack, count 1 indeed. Giant presses dodge. You didn't miss anything. Just the first couple of seconds. The ice arrow hits. Sakura Fart needs to hit that giant press. Nope. Takes an arrow to the face, but it grits. Sakura Fart could still do a giant press. There's the giant press. Mistake dodges. Mistake has stopped jobbing. What is Mistake doing? It's decided to actually learn how to dodge attacks. And there is a Mistake getting 2 points. It did not want to be regarded as the Jobber of this tournament. There was that splash there taking down so many guts. Sakura Fart's back up. It has enough guts to giant press. Will it? It dodges an arrow finally. Oh, and there's the giant press. That's gonna kill. And it does, especially if it crits for 999. Giant press. Arguably Moochie's best attack, or one of Moochie's best attacks. So Sakura Fart there getting 2 points. Mark that down. Don't forget to mark that one down. Oh, and Mistake doesn't have grit. That will be troublesome. No, it's the hit that is been altered for Giant Press. In vanilla, Giant Press only has it has like -15. I think it's up to 0 now or something like that. Oh, that's a shame though. Giant Press wasn't even able to do it. A Mistake gets let me see, 1, 2. I need to fix my tallies because they're terrible. But yeah, Sakura Fart gets 1, but Mistake gets 2. What was it? Lamb sauce, number 5. It's the sauce versus the nah. Almost exactly the same builds here, slightly more health on lamb sauce. Just opposing power and intelligence. -36 guts there for the throwdown. It's got power. We get to see some power now. There's the nah. It does a lot of damage for a basic attack. A lot of damage for a basic attack, even with power. Nathan dodges. Nathan's got the good guts correction. Misses the nah. We've seen a good amount of those Hiroshimas hit so far. But Lamb Sauce should probably stop relying on them. Nathan needs 1 more. Lamb Sauce could still pull it back. Yes, it does. Even now, Nathan is not going to be able to win. Nope. Especially not in range 4 with 99 guts. Going to round 2. After this round is over, we're going to take a short break because I need to use the toilet and get a drink. There's a nice little nah there. 42 guts. But look how quickly the Lamb Sauce can rebuild them back up. It's like 4 seconds. There's a 7 guts rate with anger. This is why there are no sub-ghosts, because anything with a sub-ghost would increase its guts rate heavily. It's bad enough there's so many sub-metalners. -6. Nathan is still ahead. Oh no! Well, last second nah. It hits the nah, and there we go. Nathan, I think Nathan was behind there, but that last second nah gets him a point. So it's 1-1 here. Oh yeah, you're right, Archie's. There would be there are a lot of sub pixies. I forget the pixie is 7 guts rate. See, Lamb Sauce is probably one of the monsters that Nathan is. But then again, if you hit 3 in a row and just keep draining the guts, what can Lamb Sauce even do? At this point, it needs to get in a range 1 and throw down. But Nathan has so much guts. That nut only costs 10 guts to use, so it's always going to have a high amount of guts. 15 seconds to go. Lamb Sauce has jobbed hard. It hasn't managed to dodge a single one, and there's another nah. Getting the KO. Nathan is down. Lamb Sauce is down. Nathan gets 2 points. Again, we've seen that many times today, where we are 1 down and the monster comes back with 2 wins in a row. It's happened so many times already today. Next up, it's Mr. Pickles versus Alt House. It's Uprising versus Valkyrie. Yeah, denied. Denied a victory. Hey, beggar. These two will be taking full damage. Because neither of them... Well, no. Sorry. Valkyrie will be taking 75% damage from these intelligence attacks. Whereas Uprising will be taking 100% damage from these power attacks. But is at 99 guts, so all she has to do is hit the Deathbringer, which it misses, and there's another one, and it misses again. Oh dear! Uprising is so far ahead at this point. All it has to do is poke it one more time. It does, and it goes down. Fear put all of its points into Withering on a basic attack. Oh, there's the toaster. Valkyrie's down to flashing yellow critical health again. I should probably mark down Uprising's points from that last one. But the anger has brought Valkyrie back up. It could do 2 Deathbringers in a row again. Hopefully one of them hits. If any one of these Deathbringers does hit, Valkyrie will win. Oh no, grip from Valkyrie. Valkyrie just didn't want to attack. And Uprising is up to 20 points. I told you guys Valkyrie was going to be strong. I told you guys in the Discord. Uprising was going to be strong. Guess what, Ouchies? You're up against Shaft. Yeah, Aridos' mistake. It took 4 rounds. It took 3 rounds before it even got a single point. You never know, Miracle Pot could do nothing because you don't have any guns to attack now. Actually, mistake is up to 12 points. Doesn't want a Miracle Pot apparently. It has the guts for it. Maybe it wants to try and bait an attack and dodge it. Or it could just drain all of its health and guts like that. Ricardo still ahead. That death energy hurts with the guts. But Ricardo is still ahead. Ooh, there's the reel. This could be real troublesome for Shaft. That was... okay then. Real increased its invasion rate. Ricardo still managed to hit through it. Once again, Alchuse's meme monster does very well. Is doing very well. Alchuse's idea of a meme is still actually a pretty good monster. Every time he does a meme monster, it always does very well. Alright. There's the reel. Now, Ricardo, you need to use Miracle Pot during the reel again. Okay, sure. Oh, but now reel has run out. Look how slow that guts rate is. One more Miracle Pot. I mean, Ricardo is still ahead, but either of these monsters attacking could hurt. Like that. Ricardo can still get it. There's the Miracle Pot, but Miracle Pot misses. Reel has run out, but Miracle Pot still missed. That would have been a KO, but that's it. That last second death energy gets it for Shaft. Is that 2-1 or was that 1-0? That will be on your end, I'm afraid, Beggett, because... Yeah, it is 1-1. Thank you, Al. That will be on 1-0 on your end, Beggett, because this end I'm dropping no frames and still transmitting at 2,500 kilobits a second. Alright, so everything to play for here is round 3 of Shaft vs Ricardo. Dodges the Death Cutter, that's what Ricardo needs. And another one. A double miracle pot here. Unfortunate. That one misses. Shaft is one of the best monsters. A Joker Pixie is one of the best monsters in the game. Drained all of his guts there. Ricardo is so far ahead at this point. There's 20 seconds left to go. Shaft could still win if it decides to get a decent death energy in at the last second. It doesn't even have to be the last second because that sub-pixie is giving it, and there's the critical. Ricardo's behind at this point. That's it. That's the game. Shaft winning by 1.6%. Yep, of course death energy crit. I mean, Jokers are fucking overpowered. I told you guys. I'm gonna make a oh, what's that dude's name? I think it was Crowder or whatever his name was. He was, the change my mind meme. Jokers are overpowered. Change my mind. I've lost the window. There it is. No, what am I doing? It's not Sakura Fart. Nope, it's not Memory Card Slot 2 either. It's round 7, fight 5. It's Yeet and Get Lit. And who are we yeeting today, boys and girls? We are yeeting Hellhound. I'm actually scared about fighting Hellhound because both of its best attacks are in slot 3 and 4. And its opposite intelligence and power, so we're going to be taking massive damage from that roll assault. 41 guts there. Makes Yeet and Get Lit angry. That will help bring the guts back up. But 14 guts rate with anger is still worse than 10 guts rate. But we won't have a problem getting lit! We're getting lit, boys and girls! But Hellhound doesn't need the 99% when it can just hit all those 70% and 50%. Yeet and Get Lit needs to yeet. Ooh, Yeet dodges it this time. Another Get Lit. Unfortunately, Hellhound is gonna win because Yeet did no damage. See? And it consumed more guts. So that's 1 point for Hellhound there. Yeah, 993 damage. That was a lot of damage. Another roll assault there, draining so many of Yeet and Get Lit's guts. Oh, you can dodge the basics, but you can't dodge the roll assault. Okay, that makes sense. No! Stop getting lit and then getting hit! Stay out of range 4! Oh my god, okay. My monster is officially the jobber once again. He's getting too lit! It needed to yeet! It's forgotten how to yeet! That's it. That's not gonna come back from that. I didn't put any points into Yeet. Yeet is a normal attack. It's the same attack you'd use in the speed run. Not a single Yeet was done that day. Oh, Hellhound winning. I told you Hellhound would beat me, didn't I? Oh, we got an easy one for the last match of round 7. Nope. It's not Hellhound versus Hellhound, that's wrong. It's Okriman. And Okriman is fighting Mojamon. Oh, how many points in the tournament? 9. It's actually in second to last place. 5-second KO against Oakleyman. I think that's a record. Mistake has 12 points. It's actually ahead of Hellhound at this point. Misses the frame one straighter, I should say. Crits for 999 damage. A 10-second KO for Mojimon. And that is round 7 of the tournament over. I will show you the tournament grid. And it's time to take a little bit of a break. I will go downstairs. I'm going to go to the toilet, get a drink. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes.